Pokemon TCG Live is exiting beta and officially releasing. Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And so, big news dropped the day I'm recording this, but you won't see this till Friday. So, big news dropped at some point. And the Pokemon Trading Card Game Live app, game, whatever you want to call it, is coming out of beta and fully releasing. But what does that mean? Here, I'm going to switch screens real quick and just put up the logo here. So, first I want to talk about the official release coming up. I've got some information here, and it looks like it will be officially releasing June 8th. Now, for those of you in the know, June 8th is the day before Paldea Evolved releases. That's the next Scarlet and Violet set. I'm super excited for it. I got my ETB pre-ordered already. And yeah, just new set is always fun because it brings new stuff to play with. So, June 8th, which is like a month away, is when TCG Live will exit beta and be fully released, which is cool. Also on June 8th, we will actually be able to play with Paldea Evolved on Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. So we are getting an early release of Paldea Evolved on Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, just like we got an early release for Scarlet and Violet. So that's awesome news as well. We're getting, in the digital world, get to play this set a little bit early, just that one day. And some of you might be frustrated, and some of you might be excited that I just said digital world. Just because of Digimon, if you don't know the reference. Also, if you haven't done it yet, you might want to transfer over to Pokemon TCG Live sooner rather than later, just for a small gift, nothing major, but if you sign in between May 2nd and June 6th, you get this digital deck box, this digital coin, and these digital sleeves. And they look nice. I really like them. I had the gold Pikachu sleeves. I think those ones were the beta for the... Or, no, it was some other sleeve. I had one of those sleeves that said it was beta for PTCGL. I don't know how I got it. I just did. I have used the same account since forever. Yeah, these global beta sleeves, they look really nice, and you can get them for free if you sign in soon. And honestly, if you're waiting, I don't know why, just go ahead, migrate your account over to TCG Live. It's really the best way to play right now. Even with TCG Live, not really living up to a lot of people's expectations. So with that, let's transfer smoothly right into talking about what a full release means for TCG Live. And honestly, I don't think it means much. And that might sound rude or whatever, but in all honesty, a full release of a game coming out of beta usually doesn't change that much. If we look through the video game industry, we see a lot of games that are like, oh, play the exclusive beta, and you play it, and then the full game comes out, and it's the exact same experience. Expect that. I fully expect a, update, a patch, a whatever you want to call it, to come out June 7th or 6th or something like that. Probably 6th, because that's when they're going to stop doing the free stuff that I showed off. So, they'll probably do an update June 6th, and that'll bring its own issues, but it's not going to drastically change the app. What we currently have is most likely what we're going to have when it releases. It's not going to be that big of a deal, honestly. This is very much in line with most live service models of video games. If you're not familiar with the live service model, generally they are games that get updates for a long time, and to afford this, they expect people to put money in. Well, the community already puts plenty of money into the physical cards for the Pokemon Trading Card game, so that's where they're going to be monetizing this. So don't expect in-app purchases. I really hope we never see them. I know there's been mixed reports on whether or not we will ever see them, or if the beta just didn't have them. So I've really hope we never see in-app purchases, because we're already buying physical cards and getting those code cards and all that stuff. We're already doing all that. So to add on in-app purchases, I think is a little bit much, but that's generally how a live service model works. There's some sort of recurring purchase that funds future development of this app. However, that comes to the biggest downside of live service games, is that they kind of just stay the same. They don't improve too much. They do have some improvements, but it's not like drastic overhauls or anything. So if any of you are still on the fence about TCG Live, and, I know there's been a lot of videos, a lot of articles and whatnot talking about TCG Live and how it's not good. I've been playing on it since the global beta started, and I've been enjoying it. There's hiccups. It's not perfect, but I've been enjoying it. Mostly I've been enjoying playing on my phone. That is like the biggest win. But yeah, full release coming. Don't expect things to drastically change with a full release. It's just going to be more of the same. And there will still be bugs. There will always be bugs. There will always be issues. After the latest update, I did see several people talking about how they could not get access to the game anymore, which is not great. If that ever happens to me, I don't have videos and things become difficult for me, more difficult than they already are. So there will always be bugs, there will always be issues, and they will constantly have to fix those while adding new stuff, mostly new cards, new sets, and all that stuff that are coming out. And the Pokemon TCG releases a lot of content, although I don't think it releases as much as Magic the Gathering, and kind of debatable with Yu-Gi-Oh! I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Has like monthly sets, but they're super small and reprints, and this isn't a Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. So live service model, full release, don't expect big changes, expect more of the same, with still new bugs, new fixes, new bugs, new fixes. That is how game development just goes. And I hope this was informative, and I hope you enjoyed your time watching it. And like I said, be sure to get these global deck box, coin, and sleeves, because I think they look pretty nice. Very just, nothing too fancy, but they're just smooth looking. I maybe if we removed the global beta tag there and just put Pokemon, I would buy physical versions of this. I think they look pretty nice. What do you think about these free gifts from for TCG Live, and what do you think about it being officially released, or however you want to say this, because it's been out, it's a global beta, everyone's been able to play it. I feel like I'm just spinning wheels right now, but like PTCGO didn't support Scarlet and Violet, so it's basically been released since then. Whatever. I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments. We can have conversations and whatnot. Go and like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy what I do here. And join the Discord so we can have more one-on-one interactions and talk a little bit more. I see Discord notifications instantly, where comments on YouTube might take me a while, especially if I'm at work, to respond. But, I try. And, of course, until next time, keep playing Jank.